Hi everyone. So,
Mm.
Lars, if when it comes time for the walk, if we could use the Sydney Labyrinth music, that would be just lovely. I love that piece.
Sure, yeah.
So I was thinking for a moment there, well, what will I say today? I wasn't planning to, and I looked over and I saw my Mother Mary Oracle book. So we're going to open her right now and see what she's got to say. Hmm. Well, this is interesting. I picked these are Our Lady of dot dot dot. This one is Our Lady who prevents interference. How about that's pretty good, huh? Thank you. Okay, I'll read the little bit here at the beginning. Your inner light is growing, my beloved, and through love you are attracting many who can be nourished by you. As the love in you blossoms, there are others who are captured in fear who may feel threatened by you and wish to obstruct your growth. I am your salvation and protection, for my love is greater than any fear. Place your loving trust in me. You shall not be harmed, nor shall you be swayed from your inevitable spiritual success on my path of love. I prevent spiritual sabotage from succeeding. The success of your path through me is a triumph of spiritual freedom. So if we allow ourselves to open to that which is greater, however we conceive that, there's often just an amazing rush of energy that fills us. I've found in my life, and I'm sure all of you who are labyrinth walkers and dwellers know that piece of tuning into something that's bigger and greater than. And I think maybe we can take that as our starting point to start our labyrinth walk together. Okay, and then placing the labyrinth down in front of you. Please just come for a moment and let your hands rest in the center of the labyrinth, feeling the wood or the plastic or the paper beneath your hands, just feeling that texture and allowing that to begin to tune you into your senses. So that you begin now just to breathe easily. And all the feelings that you so clearly and honestly expressed as Lars read them, just watch those for a moment. Notice if there was resonance that you felt when you heard other people speak of their distress or their anxiety or their joy, however that was, just noticing. We have this beautiful practice every Friday to come home to. And as we come home from this textured feel, and we begin to watch our breath, and we begin to ground in the ways each of us know how to ground, using the breath to draw in the beautiful energy of our earth, using the breath to draw in the exhilarating, contextualizing energy of spirit, and letting the body be the lightning rod, the space between heaven and earth where we live. Letting yourself hold all of the different nooks and crannies of this beautiful body in your loving attention. And sending your breath out to the far reaches of you, every place seen and heard and respected. And as we come from a place where there's tremendous interference with the normal flow of things, allowing yourself to find this place of peace and harmony and presence, wherever that is for you right now, before we begin. And feeling also beside the heaven and the earth in your awareness, also feel the connection between all of us on in this wonderful cyber world where we actually are connected to each other in this interesting way, but sensing that as a great circle of connection, as though we were all standing hand in hand around a probably quarter-mile in diameter labyrinth. And feel, as you feel the imaginal hands in yours, the connection that we create as we begin our walk, our meditation together, grounded, inspired, and held. Now, I remind you the ways we've been working with this finger labyrinth to sometimes work with our eyes closed, sometimes with the non-dominant hand, allowing whatever comes in your intuition to send you on the best walk for you at this particular moment. And Lars is going to start the music, and we'll think about the Sydney Labyrinth in glorious Centennial Park with the blue monument stone beneath our feet. It's winter in Sydney right now. That'll be a reference point, as well as every labyrinth you've ever walked. A blessing on your walk. As the music quiets, allow yourself to come back to the center of the labyrinth with your fingertips, all of them. I'd like to read some from John O'Donohue. Please take this in and let it weave with the experiences you've had on your walk. May you know that absence is alive with hidden presence, that nothing is ever lost or forgotten. May the absences in your life grow full of eternal echo. May you sense around you the secret elsewhere, where the presences that have left you dwell. Let me read that again. May you sense around you the secret elsewhere, where the presences that have left you dwell. May you be generous in your embrace of loss. May the sore well of grief turn into a seamless flow of presence. May your compassion reach out to the ones we never hear from. May you have the courage to speak for the excluded ones. May you become the gracious and passionate subject of your own life. May you not disrespect your mystery through brittle words of false belonging. May you be embraced by God, in whom dawn and twilight are one. May your longing inhabit its dreams within the great belonging. So from this moment of belonging as we are to this practice, belonging to our beautiful Mother Earth, belonging to creation, let's send our prayers from here, from the very center of the labyrinth. And we're all muted, but we'll all hear those echoes of your presence when you just make the prayer from here. Anything at all you want to pray for. Anything at all you want to bring to the surface and send out into the great beyond. Let's take a few moments and send our prayers. You know, it's interesting. My day started out with a client call with a man I think I have counseled over probably 30 years, off and on. And he wanted a session today. I haven't seen him for probably a year. And it was the 50th anniversary of his brother's death in Vietnam. And he's kept his brother's memory alive in a beautiful way. I've talked to him about this before, but it's interesting that my day has been filled with remembrance. And the John O'Donohue poem, which I must admit popped out, wasn't an intentional one, about how to be with what isn't here, what loss. And blessings to you, dear Linda, on the first anniversary of Ed's passing. And blessings to all the people that were mentioned, Sam and Evan and others that I maybe didn't write down. Also, Connie and my friend Rachel, who's about to go through a surgery. And we all have somebody we can personally send to. But this today does seem to be a bit about that, about remembering and connecting. So I'd like to close us with Ubi Caritas again, since we're getting very good at that, I think. And please stay muted though, but sing out really loud, and we'll send when we do the send, to send out to all the people we've mentioned, to each of us, to our kin, to all beings that we're connected to. So, Ubi Caritas et amor, Ubi Caritas Deus ibi es. Let's see everybody's hands. Ubi Caritas et amor, Ubi Caritas Deus ibi est. Ubi Caritas et amor. ubi caritas Deus ibi es. A blessing on each and every one of us and all those we love and are connected to, all of creation.